So here we are at DesignCon. With me today is Mike Lee from Intel. Thank you for joining me. I understand you're an Intel Fellow.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
Well, Intel Fellow is one of the highest the technology, the title achievement Intel acknowledged.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm glad to have you here.
Yeah,
so you're going to be
pleasure.
presenting here at DesignCon. What are you going to be presenting?
Well, I'm presenting mostly around the high-speed related the topic. The first topic I present it's a tutorial. It's basically more educational purpose. It's basically talk about my kind of domain expertise, talk about the jitter, noise, and high-speed I/O ranging from 10 gig to 112 gig and beyond as educational purpose. That's my first talk. My second talk is to specifically talk about the next generation speed, because industry today, the 112 gigs, it's in the good shape, and then IP's ready, the product's ready, and the shipping. Certainly where Intel, it's demonstrate in 112 gig, 116 gigabit per second, high speed, and then ready. The FPGA is going to ship in the product. So, but now obviously it's good time, when the 112 gig wrapping up, talk about the next thing. So my second paper is talk about the 224 gig I/O, and then what's the feasible, what's the theoretical study, what kind of the channel reach we can have, what kind of performance we can achieve, along with our test chip, based on Intel 10 nanometer process technology.
So is chip speed increasing dramatically?
Well, that's a good question. The chip speed it typically, and from I/O SerDes perspective, follow the law. It's called the high-speed I/O per Moore's law, which is roughly in the past, it doubles every 3 to 4 years.
Right.
Say, for example, from the network part, Ethernet, the time, from 25 gig to 56 gig is about like 3-4 years. Then, from 56 to 112 gig, it's also roughly 4 to 6. Right now, we are at the time, it's kind of wrapping up the 112 gig, starting, the 224. So we anticipate the 224 is going to emerge into the market use case in the time frame like the 2024 to 2025.
So this is good.
Really good. It's because we need it, because the processing, the AI, the cloud, all driving, the high speed, the data they're demanding. So the SerDes and also the SoC, like the process, Intel part, we basically in all the space in the CPU, in the basically AI, FPGA, and ASIC, they all need this kind of AI to drive the next generation device,
right,
and carry more data.
So is this your first DesignCon?
Oh no! I've been with DesignCon. It's almost more than 20 years.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
So what have you seen over the time?
Well, really exciting. I think what I see is DesignCon actually started with from HP, the high-speed design, and obviously at that time it's different managing company to do that. Over the years, it evolving as a leading conference to talk about high-speed I/O, the signal integrity, power integrity, and the high-speed standard ranging from Ethernet and also PCIe, the primary place to discuss this. And also the good thing is another part is the trade show in the back of us. Also have the ecosystem vendor, like the connector vendor, test vendor, equipment vendor, the EDA vendor, demonstrate their latest great technology. So the combination of the content present, the latest, greatest in the industry, and also in terms of actual ecosystem test measurement, the cable infrastructure, they all kind of come together. So I think it's get a lot of traction, and the support, especially at the center of the Silicon Valley, it's getting better and better. Obviously this year, because the COVID, it's kind of, we got but still look at the crowd, in light of this. It's still, amazingly nice.
So is this your first in-person event in a long time?
Yes, ever since we locked down, like last March. This is the first time I get out, to work from home.
So what's it like to get out?
Well, it's exciting, and you see the people, and obviously need to pay attention,
You must know a lot of people here.
Yes, I know a lot of people, yes. It's always good to see the, for a while, talk to them, chat with them, yeah.
So is this the beginning of you getting back out again?
Well, it all depends. I think if the situation it's improving, getting better, when now the vaccine, I think, I hope it's going to get better. We can get back back to normal like we used to. Right.
Yeah. So are you looking to see anything at DesignCon, or really just to meet up with old friends?
Well, the design has a lot of interesting paper, and then that's the part. And they also have some kind of good demonstration in the exhibitor floor. So those are the two things. And obviously, meeting the friend, meeting the customers, other things DesignCon provide us to see.
Well, I hope you have a great DesignCon. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
really
much.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.